DLC.
For me, one of my favorite games heading into the Summer Game Fest Play Days event, and just as much of a favorite coming out, was Replaced. I don't know if you guys have spent a lot of time talking about this. It is an Xbox console exclusive. It was announced at least 3 years ago now, maybe even four. It's been in Microsoft's showcases once or twice. It's been on Jeff Keighley's stage once or twice, and it's absolutely stunning pixel art, very kind of cyberpunk Blade Runner looking side-scrolling action game that going in I thought was going to be kind of a almost like an homage to Out of This World or Flashback, or to use a more modern example, like a Limbo or an Inside type.
Yeah.
But playing it revealed it is actually quite a bit deeper than that in an awesome way. Not that those other games are amazing at what they do, but there were three sections to play in the tailored demo that they had. The first section was just a pure story thing, and that was like, all right, I don't really have time to get into this, so let's just check this out. Okay. And then part 3 was a combat demo, which, hey, the combat's really good. It's basically got Batman Arkham combat, where you've got a normal attack, heavy attack, and a counter. If a guy will approach you, and if a blue icon appears over his head, it means he's about to attack, and if you hit Y in time, you'll counter. And then if it's a red icon, it's unblockable. You got to dodge. Combat feels really good. But the second section that they had was sort of an exploration section, and they drop you into a town where you can wander around, talk to all sorts of NPCs, take different missions and quests from people. Some light RPG elements that I just wasn't expecting this game to have. And I just wanted to play. I unfortunately only had a 30-minute appointment, and I did not get a chance to sort of complete all three sections. So I went in really excited about Replaced, and I came out even more so. The only disappointment, if you will, was, when I can little behind the scenes here, I had appointments for all this stuff going in, so I know what I'm going to see. So I thought, okay, Replaced is it Play Days? That means it probably is getting a release date trailer on either Jeff Keighley's showcase or Microsoft, since they seem to have the exclusive on it. And it didn't show up at either of those showcases. And then when I played it, one of the demo representative, without me saying anything, at one point leaned over and said, "Yeah, the frame rate's a little rough right now. They're working on it," which, hey, that's fine. Games are work in progress. We don't judge them permanently based on how they're playing in a preview scenario. But the fact that we didn't get that release date trailer after they had previously, I think last year, had said 2024. So no release date at either showcase, plus the rough frame rate has me thinking that's probably a 2025 game, which is fine. There are plenty of games in 2024 coming out. We talked about several of them when we were talking about Nintendo.
Yeah.
But sorry, that was a really long-winded spiel, but I'm really, really pumped for Replaced.
Well, it is a very striking game visually.
The lighting, the camera work is
incredible.
The camera work is incredible for a 2D game. It's a 2.5D game.
Yeah, it's really the art direction is just beautiful. I'm looking at the Steam page right now, and it's I remember seeing this whenever it was that they first kind of were showing it, and I had forgotten about it, frankly, because it's been a while. And like you said, it was a no-show this summer as far as showcase presence, but. Man, I hope it makes this calendar year, because this game looks really cool.
And I do want to just point out, just as a, not that anybody out there is going to get mad about a game not coming out in the year that it said it was, because again, we have so many games, but the developer, Sad Cat Studios, is a Ukrainian developer. So they have had unprecedented circumstances outside their literal front doors to
Yeah.
have to contend with while they try to finish this video game. So
Yeah.
again, not that anybody was going to get upset anyway, but we're certainly, we want them all to just be safe, be healthy, and when you can get replaced, done, we will all happily play it.
Indeed. Okay, so that's Replaced. It's one of the things on Ryan's playlist.
You can get the full audio version of this show by subscribing to the RSS feed, which you can find at dlcpod.com. And you can support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/dlcpod, where you will get ad-free versions of the show, video versions of the show on demand, and a whole bunch of extra content, like Wednesday's show, paid DLC, including spoiler chats, so much more. That's patreon.com/dlcpod.